Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's gonna be a extremely short video, I hope. It's hot out and I've got a lot of stuff going on, and just some quick updates. So the ginger is doing its thing. Haven't transplanted because it's been so hot. The purple sweet potatoes, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one not doing so well. Don't know why. And look, there's some little tiny bugs flew in here. And then this one's not doing so great. This one's doing really well. This one's not terrible. Hanging out in the corner, I just moved these over. So these are the giant crimsons. Rare giant crimson. Yeah, that's it. That I cut. These are the suckers that I cut off of the plant outside and rooted. So these are ready to be transplanted. However, it's 105, 110 degrees outside, so not quite ready. Got the fig things going on over here. Same issue with those. I think they're ready to transplant, but again, it's too hot. So take a quick look outside and then back inside. Raspberries, now that I quit fertilizing them, they're coming back. I didn't bother trimming some of these off, but you can see we got some buds going on the older plant. The newer ones, actually that's the new one, that's not the leaning part of the older one, so looks like those buds are leaning from the older plant. But yeah, so the newer plants are doing really well, so can't really complain. The mulberry, so this is doing well. There's a lot of branches coming off the bottom, and I'm getting to the point where, especially if it's windy and there's not a ton of water in the bucket, it tips over. So I'm thinking next weekend, hopefully if I start earlier, if it's not too hot, I need to trim the bottom branches, root as many as I have energy to do, or desire, however you want to word it, and get this transplanted into one of these 17-gallon totes. I have two more new ones, and or I could use one of these existing ones, but I think I'm going to put the ginger in this one, and that was slated for sweet potato, but nothing going on in there. I keep shuffling Mr. Owl, and that seems to be doing pretty well. Figs, I would say, for a newer plant, I've got like 2 crispy leaves. Well, I had 2 crispy leaves, and the fruit's doing really well. And I guess we'll find out later in the year what they taste like. Cucumbers are hating the heat. Even the newer growths that I were laying down, they're just kind of wilting and hanging out. They haven't had water today. I had a trip yesterday, just got back today. Watered them last night. They're not happy. Horseradish, these leaves seem to perk up and hang over depending what's going on. I'm not sure what the total germination not the word, what the total growth in days is, so we'll see what happens. I forget which version. I think those are the dragon tongue. I think these are the dragonfire. These dragon tongues are starting to come back, and the rattlesnakes are kind of in the middle. They're not doing real great. The blue lakes are not liking the heat, so they're kind of stunted. They should have produced at least 2 or 3 batches of beans. Potatoes are doing okay. They're just growing. Tomatoes, so that is the purple Cherokee. They're not ready to pick, but they need to be picked because of the heat. They just get watery and start rotting. Same with the cherry tomatoes. Black Crim, there's a couple tomatoes on there. They're all starting to suffer real bad from the heat. And all of my sun golds, there is caterpillars in there, but I can't see them, so I got to get the BT. Don't ask me what that stands for. It's a long technical term, and I forget what it is. But I need to mix that and spray the tomato plants peppers are doing well. Those are the serranos. You can see them turning red a little bit. They're a little wilty because of the heat. Green peppers doing okay, but they're wilting and they don't like the heat anymore. And the pepperoncinis, I'm not sure what to do with. They're all turning color, and I need to just do a refrigerator pickle, I think, on those, and give up trying to can them because of the mush. This is Giant Crimson, as we've talked about before. It's not happy. That's a really crappy tomato that's in there. And it just seems to be it seems like it's more like kind of dying out. I've given it plenty of nutrients, plenty of water, and it's just not happy. My apple tree that had dozens pretty much has no apples. They've all fallen off because of the heat and or wind and rotted. And the lone survivor of the purple sweet potatoes. So this one has gotten big enough where it's handling the heat. I mean, it's not liking parts of it, but I mean overall it's starting to thrive. And the raspberries in the back, they're just kind of trying to do their thing. So other than that, that's the quick updates. Nothing else momentous or interesting. So a little boring this week, but it's $1.05, so I'm going inside. Thanks for watching.